What is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another episode of our Start, Bench, and Cut series in which you guys drop your 3 players down below. I tell you guys which of those 3 players I start, which one gets benched, and then which one ultimately gets cut. So, I mean, if you're looking for, who is the top shooting guard in the game, you're going to find that out. Or if you're looking for budget cards, you're probably going to find that out as well in this video, as I will go over a variety of this. Now, important kind of side note, make sure to go follow me, man. Make sure to smash that follow button because this is how you interact with these types of videos and get a chance for your comment to be featured. It also does help me out a ton as well. So if you haven't yet, make sure to go follow me on Twitter. Before we dive any further into this video today, if you are new to the channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button as we are on the road to 90,000 subscribers. First one here comes in from Hoop. We'll probably do all the hoops in a row. As shooting guard, Dan, Dr. J, T-Mac, and then he puts Mike Miller. So I'm just going to rank these, okay? First, this is really tough. I'd probably lean, oh my goodness, this is really tough. I'd probably start a fully badged Mike Miller, bench Dr. J, cut Dan, and then cut T-Mac. Get T-Mac far away from my team. Got another one from Bosch, Boogie, Bill. I'd start Bosch, bench, Boogie, cut Bill. Small forward, Rudy, Jimmy, Dr. J. I'm starting Rudy, benching Jimmy, cutting Dr. J. I just like Jimmy a little bit more small forward than Dr. J. You want from Tremel here, Mike Miller, Kobe, or Julius Erving at shooting guard. I'm going to start Kobe, bench Mike Miller, and cut Dr. J. I do like Kobe, especially on current gen. Got one from Hoop here, Silas, Nat, Draymond, or Bird. Okay, Bird's at the end. I hate Bird. We'll start Dre, bench Silas, cut Nat. A bunch from Charles here, okay? At point guard, Gary, Penny, Magic. This is getting tougher and tougher by the day. Today, I'm starting Penny, benching Gary, cutting Magic. Shooting guard, Clay, Kobe, Kawhi. Depends what gen you're on. Current gen, I'd probably start Kobe, bench Kawhi, cut Clay. Next gen, I'm going to start Kawhi, bench Kobe, cut Clay. Small forward, DeMar, Scotty, KD. I'm going to start KD, bench DeMar, and cut Scotty on both gens. I just am not a big DeMar fan. Power forward, Brian, Giannis, KG. I'm moving KG to center. I'm going to start Giannis and bench LeBron. KG at center. I'm going to start D-Rob, bench KG, cut Hakeem, and cut Shaq. Get one for Virgil here. Rudy, LeBron, or Giannis. Why are you doing this to me? Like, I love Rudy, but Rudy's a small forward. So if we're talking about the power forward position, I guess I got to start Giannis and bench LeBron and then cut Rudy, although I do love my man Rudy. Shanahan here says Mike Miller, Paul George, DeMar DeRozan. If we're talking at the small forward position, I'm going to start Paul George, bench DeRozan, and cut Mike Miller. Reason being, Mike Miller is better at the shooting guard position. One from LTM here, base DeRozan, no badges. Mike Miller, Scottie Pippen, then a fully super DeRozan, best badges, Rudy Gay, and Kawhi. Okay, let's go to the first one here. Base cards, okay. DeRozan, Miller, Scottie Pippen. Oh my goodness gracious, I do not know. I guess if I just put DeRozan over Mike, I gotta lean into that pretty heavy. But I'm at the small forward position taking Scottie Pippen over both of them. Start Scottie, bench DeRozan, cut Mike Miller. I might have just went against that in this one, or in one before, but I do like Scottie Pippen. If we're talking about the base badges in which DeRozan doesn't get any, Mike Miller doesn't get handles for days, well then give me Scottie Pippen. He's the best defender. Okay, fully badged, super DeRozan, best badge, Rudy or Kawhi. Start Kawhi, bench Rudy, cut DeRozan. Plain and simple. One for Miles, Hakeem, Boogie, or Bosch. I don't even like Hakeem, and I'm starting Hakeem, benching Bosch, cutting Boogie. One from Johnny here, Kobe, Kawhi, Terry at the 2. Our first one with Terry here. If we're on next gen, how I'd lean is start Kawhi, bench Terry, cut Kobe. Current gen, I'm going to start Kobe, bench Kawhi, and cut Terry, I guess, on current gen. I run all 3 of these guys on both gens. I just want you to know I moved Kawhi to the 3. One from Andre here, Jalen, J. Rich, or Dan. Ooh, we got Dan Marley compared to Jaylen Brown. That's a tough one in general. If we're really getting down to it, I guess right now I'm going to start Jalen, bench, Dan, cut, J. Rich. Got one for Radek here, Scottie Pippen to Sadiq Bey or Franz Wagner. I am going to start Scottie, bench, Sadiq, cut, Franz until I see something else from Franz. Mike Miller, Terry, or JB, both current and next gen at the 2. So if we're talking about next gen, Terry's just the man with the plan. Start Terry, bench, Mike, cut, JB. Next gen, that's on next gen. On current gen, I'm going to start Terry, probably bench JB and cut Mike Miller. I just don't think Miller is quite as good on current gen. Maybe I'll be wrong. One from Hoop here. At the center, Hakeem, KG, Cliff. Start KG, bench Hakeem, cut Cliff. The more and more I see Cliff, I just don't know if he's really like that. You're one from Irish here. At center, Cliff, Dre, or Evo Shaq. Oh my goodness. I just said Cliff wasn't like that, but I'm going to start Cliff, bench Dre, and cut Shaq. If Shaq can't shoot, I personally can't run it. One from Haunted here says Luka, Kobe, or JB. In this scenario, I'm going to start Kobe, bench JB, cut Luka. I know there's a lot of Luka stands out there. If you can use Luka, credit to you. I can't. Couple from Jackson here. Cliff, Silas, Rudy at the 4. DeMar, KD, Rudy at the 3. So at the 4, Cliff, Silas, and Rudy. Oof. It depends what you feel about set shot 3. I hate it, so I'd start Rudy, bench Silas, cut Cliff, I guess is the way. I hyped up Cliff a lot, but I'm kind of retracting on that. At the 3, I'd start Rudy, still bench KD, and cut DeMar. I'm sorry that you're grinding for DeMar DeRozan, who you can't even use. Pink Diamond Kobe, JB, and Diamond Clay for the shooting guard position. Start Kobe, bench Clay, cut Jaylen Brown. One from Josu here, DeRozan, Carmelo, and Terry. Definitely start Terry. Doesn't matter. DeRozan or Carmelo. Right now, I'd start Terry, bench DeRozan, cut Carmelo. One from TBD. A couple of guys that we haven't seen so far in Diamond Buddy and Pink Diamond Beal. I'm going to start Marley, even though I don't love him. Get a bench Buddy, cut Beal. That dribble style that Beal's got is just absolutely horrific. I think this might be one of our first ones with PG. Obviously, Terry, Clay, Kawhi. I'm going start Kawhi, bench Terry, cut Clay. Small forward, Melo, Paul George, or Rudy. I'm going to start Rudy, bench Paul George, cut Carmelo. Paul George is so underrated, and I even sold mine. One from Ethan, Wang, Shaq, or KG. Start KG, bench Shaq, cut Wang if it really gets down to it. But just save some MT. Sell that Shaq, keep Wang. Here we got one from All Day Mafia, LeBron, Kawhi, and the dentist man himself. We're talking about the small forward position. I got to lean into Bron and Kawhi. I mean, if you're good with Bron and small forward, cool. I'm going to start Kawhi, bench Bron, and cut the dentist on both gens. I do love Terry, but I mean, you got to find room at the 3 or at the 2, man, for Terry. One from Oakland here. This one's pretty easy. Buddy Hield, Mike Miller, and Terry. Start Mike, bench Buddy, cut Terry. Start 2 of these guys. 1 at the 2, 1 at the 3. Bench 2 guys. 2 at the 2 and 3. Cut the rest. What? All right, Quinn, I'm going to break this thing down. So we got to start 2 of these guys. 1 at the 2 and 1 at the 3. Okay, start 2 of these guys. So you got Kawhi, Terry, Clay, Pete Diamond, Jaylen Brown, DeRozan. He has range on golden handles for days. Okay, Jimmy on current gen. So I got to start 2. If I have to start 2 with all these guys, I'm starting Kawhi and Terry. I'm benching the rest. It's that simple. I mean, Kawhi and Terry are the best out of these guys. Then how I go, so Kawhi, Terry, probably then Clay, DeRozan, JB. Jimmy Butler's probably ahead of JB. That's probably where I'd have things. I like this guy. Like, anytime I do start bench cut, y'all want to make me some pretty pictures for the chat? W. Gerald Wallace, T-Mac, DeMar. Start DeMar, bench Gerald, cut T-Mac. Here we go. Wet like water. You're wet. Mobley, Jaren Jackson Jr., Kevin Love, all badge at center. Next gen, I'm going Mobley, Jaren Jackson Jr., cut Love. Current gen, I'm going to go start Jaren Jackson Jr., bench Mobley, cut Love. Got one from Justin Kawhi with Hive, Green Machine, Jaylen Brown, or Michael Red with 14 Hot Factory. Easy. Start Kawhi, bench Red. Jaylen Brown, you're cool, but you're getting cut. Just gonna do a couple more of these. AK, Franz Wagner, Jonathan Isaac. Start AK, bench Jonathan Isaac, cut Wagner. I know a lot of people love Franz, but he's got to show me something, man. Got one from Dual Box You. He says Cowan, Jaren, or Tim Duncan. My opinion on things have changed, but I'm going to start Timmy D, bench Cowens, cut Jaren. Got our first one with Kelly Oubre here. DeMar, Scottie Pippen, or Kelly Oubre. I mean, if they're all badged out, I like DeMar, so I'm going to start DeMar, bench Scottie, cut Kelly. If they're not badged, I'm going to start Scottie, bench DeMar, cut Kelly. First one here with Diamond Harden. Mike Miller, Evo, Buddy, or Diamond Harden. If we're talking about the shooting guard position, this is really, really tough. If Mike Miller is fully badged, I'm going to start Miller, bench Harden, cut Buddy. If he's not, I'll take Harden. Start Harden, bench Miller, cut Buddy. Got a couple here for Buff. Jaylen Brown, Jay Rich, Dan Marley, or Mike Miller. So we got 4 here. How I'd rank them is starting. Ooh, this is really tough. Oof, this is tough. I'd probably start Miller, bench JB, cut Marley, cut Jay Rich. I do like Jay Rich on current gen though. So if you fully badge Jay Rich and some of these guys aren't fully badged, maybe you want to start Jay Rich because I do like him on current gen. I just want you guys to know that. Those shooting guards could really go anyways. That's really all preference. If you're on current gen, I'm probably not as high on Mike Miller, so maybe I'll go start Dan, bench Jaylen Brown, and cut Jay Rich maybe, and then cut Mike Miller because we are on current gen. Small forward DeRozan, Gerald Wallace, Paul Size. For on current gen, I'll probably go in that order. Start DeRozan, bench Gerald Wallace, cut Paul Size. I think Silas is better at the 4. Got one from Just Tatum. Now this is the one I've kind of been waiting on. Wade, Peyton, Curry. I'm starting Peyton, benching Wade, cutting Curry. I like Wade, but he's not my top point guard in the game. Steph Curry is a liability at this point. I've seen a couple here with Clyde Drexler. So we're talking Clyde Drexler, Jaylen Brown, Dan Marley. I'd probably go start Brown, bench Dan. Sadly cutting Drexler. Got one from Alex. This is an interesting one. Cowens, Mike, and Russell. I would probably start Cowens, bench Russell, cut Mike. Last one for today. Anthony Simon, Steve Francis, Josh Giddey at point guard on current gen. I'll probably start Giddey, benching Steve Francis, cutting Simon. Alright, man, that's gonna wrap it up for our episode of Start, Bench, and Cut today. I appreciate you guys all participating in this video, man. Makes it a lot of fun, and it does make it super easy on me. If you didn't see yours that you wanted in this video, comment it down below. I'm sure somebody, if not myself, I'll get to a few, but I'm sure somebody else would be glad to help you guys out. I love y'all, man, and hopefully each and every one of y'all has a blessed day.